Hey, Mike the Disgruntled Mechanic here. Today we got the 2017 Chevy Trax that's due for an oil change. So we're going to show the oil change, and then after that we'll do the oil reset on it. I'm going to change the cabin filter also, but I showed that in a previous video, which I'll put a link for in here down below somewhere if you'd like to see how to change the cabin air filter in this. But let's get started with the oil filter, and then we'll drain the oil, and then we'll do a reset. So I got the camera set up, and I hope I don't knock her down, but down there is our oil filter cap. So we're going to get the proper sized socket out of our ABN set here. Oil socket set, handy to have. And also I got a wobble extension to get in there. So let's see if we can get her out. I've never done an oil change on this before, so I'm a virgin at this. Like a virgin. Woo! Oh, look at that. Dealership's been doing it, but I figured it was just time for me to do it. Being a disgruntled mechanic and all. Alright. Get this cap off of here. And out comes the filter and all. I'm going to grab a rag to catch most of the smudge. Don't know how this is going to work. We're trying to keep it in the camera and all, but we'll try to keep it at a minimum. There you can see it's a paper type filter. There's no ring up here we'll replace that comes in it. So we'll basically pull this filter out, put another one on, but let's go down and drain the oil. So we're down underneath. We're set up with our catch pan, and I got to figure out what size this is. Looks like 10 millimeter. Yeah, looks it. Yep. So we'll get a good 6 point on there. And we'll take her off. Well, at least they was at the dealership for the last oil change. At least they didn't go gorilla tight on it. Alrighty, while we're letting that drain, and I'm not going to come back down here, just be a matter of putting this up, torque it to the proper torque spec when you put it back in, and then you'll be done down here. The one thing I did forget to mention is before you start draining it, if you want, you can loosen this to help it drain better, but you already have your oil cap off and loosened, so that should help get some air in there to help it drain, but you know, you can if you'd like. So this is how it came out. So we'll take that out. I guess we can't screw the filter up because, you know, you got this clip-in end, which is nice, and we'll take this O-ring off. Since it's an old one and we're not going to reuse it, we'll just do this. And we got a brand new one here. We'll put on with our filter. Come on, hands. Don't fail me now. Hands, don't fail me now. And we'll put that on there. Try not to roll it too much, which is pretty tough to do, but you know, you don't want it you don't want it curled in there so it seats right. So we'll put a little oil on this before we put it in, Here's our new filter. Oh, a nice reusable bag. We'll save that bag. And just make a check. Looks pretty much the same. So we'll put this on here. When you tighten this, it says 25 Newton meters. So we'll get some oil. We'll oil this up and we'll put her back in. So we got our O-ring oiled up. We'll put her back in. Get her started by hand to make sure everything seems to mesh properly. Torque it to proper specs, and we're ready to start adding oil. Be sure to look in your owner's manual for the proper amount of engine oil to add, but the way I do it is I'll put in this case they call for 4.2 quarts. I'll put 4 quarts in, run it for a couple seconds, pull the dipstick, see where it is, and then proceed from there. So we got our 4 quarts in. We'll just check it here like we said. Just pull it out right now and see where it's at before we run it. Yep, we're at full, so we'll give her a start and see what happens. I don't know if you guys will flake off there or not, but let's see. Alright, that should be long enough to fill the filter up. So let's see where we're at. Don't get your glove caught. I'd say we're about halfway, so we'll put the other 0.2 of the quarts in and I think we'll be good. Alright, let's reset this. Let's see if I can get this all in the picture because I'm holding the camera. Sorry if it's a little shaky. Let me move here. So the first thing you got to do is come over here. I think you can see on the left there where it says change engine oil soon. Over here on the end of the turn signal we're going to hit set, which is your end here. Sorry for this, but it's on vehicle. Now if it wasn't on vehicle, what you would do is you hit your menu. See that menu button there? That takes you back and forth. So we'll go to vehicle, and then you have an up and down to scroll through this. So we're going to go to remaining oil life. We're going to push the set, then we're going to scroll up to yes, and then we're going to hit the set again. So we got 100% oil life. I hope that came out all right. And I hope you got what I did there. But once again, menu switches between those tabs, trip, vehicle. This will scroll you through the different things up or down. And there's your tire pressure. I tried to get all the tires the same. And then when you get to what you want, like the oil life, it is just hit the set, say yes, we'll set it again, and hit set again, and you got 100% oil life remaining. That's the way you do the oil life reset on this 2017 Chevy Trax. So there you have it, folks. That is the oil change, oil life reset on a 2017 Chevy Trax. I am sure there are other GMs that this would also pertain to, but I didn't look that up. But there you have it. So just remember, this is Mike the Disgruntled Mechanic saying, if you can get somebody else to do it, you're probably better off. See ya.
Oh, you dirty, rotten bull! How could you break off? You dirty, rotten mother! Oh, dirty, rotten! How dare you break? Oh, I can't believe it broke off! Not again! Oh, man alive! Son of a... Oh, I can't believe it broke off! Jesus! No wonder I'm the disgruntled mechanic!